I hear people talking about knife sharpeners and sharpening broadheads this time of year. And my sharpener is better than yours. I gotta be honest with you. There's a couple different ones. There's Lansky and this Gatco one. They hold your knife or your broadhead and you pick an angle and you put the rod in and you slide it up along. All of these sharpeners, okay, you get your broadheads or your knives razor sharp. You just have to take your time and hone them, a couple strokes each side, and they will come out razor sharp. The other thing that I like is this file. It comes from Simmons Sharks. If you're ever at the archery range and there's a broken arrow, ask them to cut it, a short piece for you, put an insert in and a knock, and now you have a tool. You made a handle to hold your broadheads. And this handle is great for using it with the file. You just got to maintain an angle, okay? A couple strokes each side. You can hold it this way, a couple of strokes. See, that's where the handle comes in. All right, helps you maintain that angle. Go over one more sharpener here I found. I want to show you this. Now, I'm not saying any one of these is better. They all can make your arrows and broadheads sharp. But this is a wheelie, has a couple other names. R19 Quick Edge. It's a made by Rada, R-A-D-A, okay? It's just wheels, okay, little washers. And I found the key to this. If you just drag it across like this, they don't really come sharp. But if I hold it on an angle, okay, I'm holding it on an angle, and I use my handle, and I drag it across on an angle like this, watch. First of all, let's see. Okay, it ain't really cut, but let's see. We'll do a few strokes. These are old. These broadheads were sitting in that container probably for 30 years. So that's the key, I think, holding this on an angle and running it through. Okay. Okay, but look how nice it cuts it, see? That's just a couple of strokes, okay? I don't have to worry about angles and polishing. I just hold this up on a little bit of an angle. Okay, now people say, well, what happens when you have the little bleeder blade? How do you sharpen the little bleeder blades on these broadheads, okay? So what you do is you use your tool, so you're safe, okay? After you get the main blade sharpened, okay, I like to take the file and I go on an angle. You got to just maintain that angle. Couple strokes, 1, 2, 3. I usually don't go more than 3. I try to maintain the angle. I look at the edge. See? Okay. And I'll tell you what, these are razor sharp too. I don't know if I can cut it with the little one, but I don't want to get cut. But look, see, it cuts it it's razor sharp, cuts it. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you is an electronic for your next one I want to talk about. We butchered a lot of deer. We even took this upstate with us. There's a lot of names, a lot of brands. They're basically do the same thing. You want to maintain, whatever this is, you want to maintain the same angle on the blade, and that's how you get sharp. Okay, this is a chef's choice. You put it on, okay? You take your knife, and you hold it against the side, it maintains the angle. This one's really old, so it's a little noisy. Then we go to the medium. And like I said, we never really use that polishing wheel. This paper is really thick, but you know, it cuts it like nice, see? Let's see. I'm gonna find a piece here to cut. Okay, you know what I mean? It's razor sharp. So these are your choices. Just remember, they all work. Some take a little longer than others. But I really like this little wheel one and the broadhead file that I got from Simmons Sharks. And make yourself a little tool out of a piece of arrow with an insert for safety, okay? And that's my video. That's the conclusion of my video on sharpeners. All of them work. The only thing I want to say is sometimes you can't get a pocket knife or a broadhead sharp. And what that is sometimes it's just got soft metal that just don't hold an edge. And you can work it to death. And it ain't you. It's just the material it's made of, some kind of cheap metal. There is one more thing that I want to show you quick. And this is a diamond, little diamond stick. And once you get your, what you think is razor sharp, okay, you can, let me do it with this one here. You can touch it up with this here, with the diamond on the angle. And what that does is, believe it or not, if you looked under a microscope, when you were filing, the very edge of the blade may lean over a little bit, and then you flip it around, and it could actually lean over the other way if you force it. So this here, you've got to be gentle with. You just gently go on the angle, and it'll make it perfectly sharp. And don't forget, use your tool. So, all right, that's the end of my sharpening video. They all work. Choose what you want. I found this to be really fast. Works great. File for the little points. And like when we were butchering deer, and you need your knife sharp, just really quick too. You wash the knife, wipe it off dry, run it through, and you're good to go. Okay, the video wouldn't be complete unless I did Montec G5 broadhead sharpening. Okay, we killed a few deer with these. I like them. This is a Lansky medium stone. It's a medium diamond stone. And all you do with these is, and the water just floats right off it, but they say you put a little water on them. Okay, so, and it rolls right off, but you use your tool with your arrow, and you start up here, and it's flush, see? It's nice and flush, and you draw it backwards, okay? Keep on turning it, make sure it's flushed, and you go slow, pull back. Not a lot of force. You put just a little tiny bit of pressure on, just so it rubs. You never want to put pressure on anything you sharpen. You always want the tools to do the work, or the stones to do the cutting without you forcing anything. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cuts it like unbelievable. Look. Okay. See that? See how it cuts it? Razor sharp. And it's simple as could be. And you need to get yourself a broken piece of arrow for a tool. And all you do is slide it rearward. See? Beautiful. And you're ready to shoot it. You can use these over and over again. I've sharpened ones we use for practice. I use the file to take some of the rough burrs off, and I stoned them, took my time with the whetstone, and they're like razors again. So that's the end of the video. I hope it helps you out. Good luck. They all work, takes time, and once again, if you can't get it sharp, it's a good chance it ain't you, it's the crappy metal it's made with.